inner third let go. It's a called strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
The 1-2.
Ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there, really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Counted full.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. Bulldog takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And it's in time, and he's out at the plate. So 1 run's across, but the second one is cut down trying to score. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Alex Bulldog.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Bulldog, a California-born ball player, is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote-getter in the league at catcher.
Let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think All-Star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bruhan is under it as he puts it away for round number 1. At the plate now is Trey Harris. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ground ball right side. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Stepping in once again is number 6. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now it'll be Alex Bulldog singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
One and one the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2's the count.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count even at 2-2.
Come on, baby. See it. Drive it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has...
And stepping in, Alex Bulldog. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Odom waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the speedy catcher, Alex Bulldog. Hit hard but foul.
Hey, drive that pitch out. Here you go.
Now the 0-1. And here's a
1-1.
slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And a bit of a high throw. So now here is Moise Gomez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill them.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ballgame. Mississippi jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Cecil Biden claims the win out of the pen, his first. Chris Mazza couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss.
They left 22 runners on base.
The team's future stars are play as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Mississippi Braves. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Nolan Kingham gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're used to seeing a lot of home runs and pitchers not going very deep in a game, how about this guy? ERA in the low ones. That's not an easy thing to do. He can strike people out, but he can also get them out via the ground ball, the fly ball. Judging by his stats this year, he is having a ridiculously good season up to this point.
First pitch on the way. Alex Bulldog is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series.
Find the ball, find the ball.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
Attaboy, way to get on the
Just
track.
a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Next to dig in, Alex Bulldog, who collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. The batter will be Vidal Brujan.
Leading off for Montgomery, the second baseman, Vidal.
Here's the first pitch.
Brujan.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. So next to bat will be Alex Bulldog. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit in the air to center field. Low will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Now to the plate, Joseph Odom struck out in his last trip to the plate. Runners on the move for second. In there, now the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
So stepping in is Alex Bulldog. Flew out last time up.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
The batter, the center fielder,
The 2-1.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
the right field.
And now they've got him in a rundown. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next will be the speedy catcher, Alex Bulldog. First offering, trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled.
Let it rip, let it rip.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two.
Let it rip, let it rip. Looks for a good one, huh? Hey, got that pitch, huh? Yep.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4. The final. Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Central. Tonight, game. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Montgomery Biscuits took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. David Hess earns the win, his second. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game.
League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. It's the first game in the month of June between the Mississippi find themselves on a 5. So now here is Alex Bulldog looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Down the left field line.
You got it. Go to.
He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. One down with a runner at second, and digging in now will be Drew Waters. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
Next, it'll be Trey Harris, runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
Come on.
Shallow right. Conine is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So now into the box is Victor Mesa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Digging in will be Alex Bulldog. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Next, here is Alex Bulldog, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pitching 101 is changing look.
Next up, Alex Bulldog struck out in his last trip to the plate. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Unruh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line hard into left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game, but one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at-bats, and he certainly didn't right there.
And at the plate is Drew Waters. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 10-2, the final in this game. The Blue Wahoos posted 15 total.